What's going on, guys? Today I want to make this quick video talking about another platform. I've been reviewing a couple different platforms the past couple months. I just kind of wanted to document my journey and give you guys my feedback. So I've talked about Robinhood, I've talked about TD Ameritrade, I've talked about Tastyworks, I've talked about Webull, and all of them have their pros and cons. That for sure. And today I just wanted to talk about M1 Finance because I really enjoy their platform. So this is obviously a smaller platform or a smaller portfolio for me here, only at $1,600. But the idea with this is it's just going to consist of index funds. I'm not really going to check it, that often at all. It's just going to be a set and forget type of portfolio. And that's what M1 Finance is all about. So they specialize in what you can see here, the different type of pie allocations. You can kind of see, you see Alibaba. Yeah, I bought that like a couple months ago. I should have sold it when it started going down, but I didn't. Anyways, so their whole design is a pie-based website and pie-based mobile app. So it's really easy to see, how you're diversified, how much each ETF or each stock is, making up your portfolio. So that's something that I really enjoy about their platform. And then another thing I was saying, so M1 Finance is all about passive. They're big on ETFs and they're big on, here, I'll just go ahead and show you. So they have a lot of, whenever you sign up, you'll see that there are a bunch of different expert pies. And what this is exactly, they have financial advisors at M1 Finance that develop these different type of portfolios for, their different users. So if you're young and you have a high, risk tolerance, there's definitely some pies and some funds in here that could work great for you. And then also you can see, income earners, if you're closer to retirement or if you just want a cash flow dividend portfolio, some of these pies could be great for you as well. So if you click on one of them, you'll get a little description here and you'll be able to see if this fund is going to match what you're looking for. So you can see here, it's it's obviously going to be 3 ETFs. So there's 3 holdings, expense ratio of a 0.11. Or 0.11, so 0.11, so it's very low. The dividend yield is a 1.58% dividend yield, so that is kind of low. You obviously could probably get a higher yield if you buy individual stocks, but like I said, this is definitely probably a passive portfolio here. And then you can see the risk based upon how they view it, or how risky they expect this portfolio to be. And then the 1 year, 3 year, and 5 year returns. And then you can see the methodology for the ETF or the expert pie down below. And then if you click on targets, you'll actually be able to see, okay, so they got the VIG ETF. So if you're not aware of that, that's the Vanguard dividend growth or dividend appreciation ETF. So the yield is not really high, but this is definitely great if you're a dividend growth investor like I am. I try to buy stocks that, they don't have a high yield necessarily, but, I focus more on, is the company growing? Are they, is their cash flow level good? Is it a sustainable dividend? But yeah, so I'm looking for dividend growth companies. So VIG is not going to be a high dividend play. Yes, you can see here 1.49%, but they're investing in Visa, Microsoft, Apple, some of the blue chip stocks that have a higher dividend growth rate compared to other stocks. And the DON is okay. So VIG I think is mainly large cap. There probably are some mid caps, but I imagine it looks like they are. So the profile here. Yeah, so it's I believe VIG is definitely large cap focused. So that's the large cap one. Then they have a mid cap one, and then they have a small cap, and that's pretty cool. So you'll get exposure to, you know, some mid cap dividend growth companies and some small cap dividend growth companies as well. Another great thing, you know, they have M1 Finance, the credit card. So this is actually a new feature that just came out. It looks like it's not actually out yet, but you get 10% cash back when you use the credit card, and pretty much that cash back goes back into the different stocks that you're invested into. So that's, you know, 10% is really high. I haven't really ever seen a credit card that high. I thought 5% was really good, but 10% is something that you don't see a lot of other credit cards reach that high of a level. So yeah, that's the portfolio. And then another thing I wanted to mention is the M1 Borrow. So this is something that, you know, I plan on tapping into, you know, down the road. So it looks like you can borrow from your portfolio. So obviously, if you don't know the risk of, you know, taking a margin loan against your portfolio, definitely do some more research, because it can be risky if the market tanks. And in the sense of, if you don't add more money to it, then M1 Finance has the right to, sorry, I'm turning there. M1 Finance has the right to liquidate your positions when you're at what they call a margin call. So do understand the risk, but if you're investing in, you know, ETFs and, you know, safer investments, I feel comfortable with taking margin loans against some of that. Obviously, you're not going to take a margin loan against 100% of your portfolio. And like they mentioned here, you can only borrow 35% of your portfolio. So I would say that's pretty conservative there. But, you know, by all means, this is just for educational purposes. Be sure to seek your own financial advice if you ever, you know, take a loan out in general, let alone a margin loan, because a margin loan can be, you know, considered more risky for sure. But that is a cool another feature that, you know, whenever you do build up your portfolio one day, if you wanna go buy a new car, if you want to go on vacation, you can pretty much leverage your stocks and assets without having to sell them. So this is actually kind of a funny topic. I just learned about this a couple months ago, like what the really rich people do, like Jeff Bezos and a lot of these other company owners. They call it the buy, borrow, die methodology. So they'll buy, obviously Jeff Bezos and the other business owners, they own a bunch of stock in these big companies. So that's a huge asset. And what they do, instead of selling off shares and stuff, they can actually, like I just mentioned, go out and take a margin loan against the stock they have. So, and you're not going to pay any tax on that either. So that's a way that they can leverage their assets without being taxed. This is a whole nother discussion. You know, I plan on doing this definitely in my retirement with, you know, cash value life insurance. Just another way to tap into, you know, a tax-free income stream, because, you know, the government's gonna get theirs at the end of the day, in the form of taxes, and that's one of the biggest expenses we'll have in our life. So any way that we can learn to, you know, work around that as much as possible and minimize that as much as possible is definitely going to set you up for sure. So I think that's pretty much it for this platform. I know this is on the mobile app, so you can't really see, but I touched on the M1 Pies. Really cool. They got a bunch in here, so definitely go check that out. I'll leave a sign up link below. The market is kind of down right now, but, you know, if you have a long-term mindset, can't worry about that short-term volatility for sure. But yeah, I'll leave a link below. If you sign up and deposit $100, I think they're running a promotion where they'll give you $50. So if you want to get a 50% return on your money, go open an account, put $100 in there. You don't have to purchase any stocks or ETFs or anything. Put $100 in there, and M1 Finance will give you $50 just for signing up. So it's definitely worth it. I definitely recommend go and check it out. M1 Finance, really cool platform. They don't offer options, so if you're looking for an options platform, this is definitely not it. But this can definitely be a long-term, dividend growth or, index fund portfolio that you can, allocate money weekly. That's pretty much what I'm doing now. I think I'm doing like $50 a week or something. Just, not even really thinking about it. It's just coming out week after week and automatically investing into those different ETFs I have. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. I know it's been a couple weeks since I've made a video. I've been super busy. I just purchased a house, so all that fun stuff that comes with buying a house. I've been super busy, so I'll be posting some more content whenever I get settled at my new house, and definitely gonna be posting some more dividend growth videos, index fund videos, and some different option videos for sure. So that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment down below if you have any other video suggestions you want me to make. I'm always glad to hear some feedback. And yeah, guys, that is it for this video. Thanks for watching. Take care.